Hello everyone. Today I thought we should do a team up special with none other than the other helmet guy. Go welcome yourself.
Hi Shadow Helmet, thanks for having me again. I'm looking forward to doing this topic even though I wanted to do it myself.
Oh sorry, I didn't hear that last part. Can you repeat that again?
Oh no, nothing. I'm just happy to be here to do this topic. That's all.
Right, okay. Maybe I'm just mishearing things. Anyway, in this topic, I like to talk about the respect adaptations of the live action anime and the disrespect adaptations of the live action anime.
For the subject, these two will be split into two sections. The one on the left is the good adaptation and the one on the right is the bad adaptation. With good adaptation, it's respectfully focus on the anime or manga source material and introduce new fans for the series without disrespecting it. With the bad adaptation, they disrespectfully ruin the source material and make it their own version to suit them, even if it alienate their fans base and hurt their reputation just to add things like politics, changing the lore, messing up world building and characters make decisions that don't make sense.
With the respectful good adaptation, they follow the source material almost exactly like the original, but due to the pacing issues with having so much material to work with, they cut it down just to make it easier to watch. They also take liberties of changing certain things so it doesn't mess with the character development and the story, which is a good thing because it will attract new fans about certain anime and manga series. With the disrespectful adaptation to the manga or anime, they don't do a lot of research to understand the characters through the source material, which they take a lot of liberties that could break or ruin the franchise just because they believe they can make a better version to the story and insert things that don't make sense. Like for example, changing the characters' genders. A character assassination like making the characters behave like they don't in the original. Insert characters that are not in the original, making characters weaker or dependent on others. This mostly happens in the western side of their adaptations which could ruin their reputation. But there are some adaptations that are sometimes, maybe in very rare cases, better than the anime or manga versions in terms of the story and have their own sequel that's independent to the anime, which is great because it feels like they understand how to do adaptations better without disrespecting or alienating fans.
Although they wear great adaptation most of the time, but they will be bad ones as well. Sometimes there are things that didn't execute well, where certain series like the graphics weren't on point or the acting was bad. Not every adaptation is perfect, there will be some bad ones, but not to the point where it offends and insults the fans, where it never should have existed. Sometimes mistakes need to happen to learn and improve, just to become better later on. Sometimes surprisingly, there will be good Western version of the adaptation that follows the source material well, where they do some research and understanding on how the lore and the world building works, without any other studio interference or directors coming up with their own version that could mess up the source material. As well as understanding the characters, their personality, powers and abilities, friendship and relationships, that doesn't character assassinate and use them respectfully just like the original. So when they put their mind to it, it could come out well and even better create sequels and introduce a new fan base for them as well.
Thanks for watching my video and tell us what you think about the topic on the comment section below.